It is a beautiful July 15th today. I hope y'all are having a great afternoon. Hello, the other bee. Welcome, welcome. Maybe if I open the game, the music is going to play. And then that'll give us some ambiance. Let's see. Was this a controller game? I don't remember. I think it was. Hello! Rotten. I was trying to remember how to say your name. Hello, welcome, welcome. Beatrice, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm playing it on controller. I think I gotta make it a little bit quieter. Let's see. How do we sound? Antithe, welcome, welcome. One of the segments is way better on controller. Got it. I love how he looks. Sorry, I'm just gonna show the game so we can talk over this. See, now that we've played a bit of the game, maybe we can understand some of this imagery. I remember the Iron Maidens. I feel like I do. The music is so loud. Maybe I gotta lower my... Maybe like this. How are we doing on audio balance? Yeah, this guy joined my party. I remember him. Y'all, it's all coming back to me. It's only been like 5 days since I played this game. I do feel like I've forgotten basically everything. But it's coming back to me. I don't know who this smiling dude is. Y'all, is this game cool? Cause I'm thinking about it. I'm like back here. Onism. That's the website, right? That's the website. This game is cool. They got the girls from Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know if I know who William is. I don't think I'm supposed to... Oh, supposedly William. He may have been the guy in the room that the girl was asking about in the prologue. You like flannel guy, B? B, you need to get better taste in guys. This game does have sauce. I don't understand why people hate it. I'm still trying to figure that out. Nameless child gave William her name. Yeah. Yeah, her name was Carrie when it was hers temporarily. She's the girl who got taken away. People mostly hate the old version. Yeah, I remember that. It didn't have nearly as much sauce. That's totally fair. I'm glad they kept working on it. It was way slower. Yeah, it does feel like we're kind of doing stuff and people can't handle Alex. Yeah, I don't blame him for that. He's kind of a chud. He is kind of a chud. Well, thank you all for coming to the stream. We're going to be having a little bit of a shorter stream today because some people in the server, in the Discord server, are going to be watching hit 2000s era Gainax anime Fooly Cooly in about 2.5 hours. So when it comes to a little bit before 5 p.m. Pacific, we're gonna wrap this up so that I can let them watch their show. We're gonna be watching Fooly Cooly in 2 segments because it's a 6-episode show. So there's gonna be 3 episodes now, and then I think 3 episodes maybe next week or another day. It'll be arranged in the server. The Discord is free to join for anybody, by the way. The link is below the stream. So we're gonna get started. Load game. So many save files. Why did I do that? Tip, the hero always saves the princess. Oh yeah, okay, I'm her again. Okay, here are the Iron Maidens. Okay. I say it's still not for everyone. Some people don't like being as confused about the plot of the game as it leaves you, and that's fine. I don't think it was made for everyone. B, you know I have a Discord. You live in my Discord. So when I walk into the crowd, they send me out of the Iron Maiden over here. Okay. What's your deal? Clean your shoes if you don't want to be attacked by the fashionable guests. Okay. Good to know. Can't go in here. A lot of bees. Welcome, Crow. Welcome, welcome. What do you have to say? In order to fit in at the party, you must be well dressed and be funny. I assume this is the party. Yo, this guy's cool. Golden Hero. Nameless child, I'm sorry. My power is weakened in this realm. I can't keep them at bay. Wait, fire heals me. Oh, shoes. It's a good neighborhood. Okay, but the Blue Man group, they don't like me. Okay. The town parts of this weird place actually use the beta version of Frankton when it used to have a way more realistic layout. Oh. Many such cases in game. Whoa. Okay. Many such cases in games, when you go for realism, you end up making the game a little bit less good, and then you end up having to make it not realistic. It has to like evoke reality without being realistic, you know? Avoid standing out. No one can make fun of you if you're just like them. That's so real, Okay. Okay, my bad. My bad, y'all. My bad. You love the sounds the Iron Maidens do in this game? Hold on. I don't know if I'm like noticing them exactly. I hear like the elevator sound. Hey, this is a secret one. Okay, that was not good. No, let me out. Okay, I'm listening. Yeah, just the ding. Yeah, that's good. It's a good sound. Probably wouldn't have noticed it if you hadn't pointed it out, but yeah, it's a good sound. Okay. It is interesting to me as well that people don't like confusing plots when every I feel like every RPG is known for having confusing plots with 10 million things happening and proper nouns and all that, right? Like, isn't it just kind of a staple of the genre? You like the old Frankton, they didn't have the budget to make a whole game like that, or time where people mostly made by two guys. Yeah, LOL. I guess maybe it's just like, I don't know, it's like, it's too real. The pre-release reception of old Frankton wasn't all that great, and that's why it's not the Frankton we see in the end. That makes sense. Y'all, I don't know if I'm missing something or if I haven't clicked on all of these, but I'm pretty sure I have. And the only thing I got was this dumb t-shirt. Oh, back in there. Do I want a hint? Not yet. I'm going to try moving in the air. Didn't work. Okay. Because, like, I want to get to this one, right? Ooh. Oh! Jumping off the back. Boom. Boom. Okay. Oh, in the hole. Should not have been running. I've learned my lesson. This feels like the kind of thing that people might get mad at. It's sending you back that far. I don't know. It's fine. It's just running around. Okay, now we just go straight over. Okay. Right here. Ask fashionable crowd. Wait, I can pass the fashionable crowd now. Heal. Love the heels, honey. Oh. Did I get new shoes? I look more fashionable already. Some among the crowd will accept me. Love the heels, honey. It's when there's dialogue that is like not subtitled, I can't hear it. I can't hear without my subtitles. I don't know if people relate to this, but it is the way of the world. I gotta say the shoes on the wire, I love that. I think that's sick. No. It's just so real, you know? Okay, back in the fire. Love the heels, honey. Okay. I went backwards. Especially songs I often just don't understand the lyrics. Yeah, for me to understand a song, I have to either read the lyrics or I have to listen to it 2,000 times. And like every listen, I'll get like 3 more words, you know? There was a, my friend made me listen to a Car Seat Headrest album. They are very gay cars. And this Car Seat Headrest album has extremely unintelligible lyrics unless you are reading the lyrics. I think this is many such cases with Car Seat Headrest. And even then, while I was reading the lyrics, I was like, I have no idea what is happening at all. But, you know, it's just the vibe. I saw your good brother come through. You better not be late for the party. Okay, the good brother, it had you do 2018, right? It was the it was like the one that's based on the Ancestors play. If Beatrice, if you're talking about the album. Yeah, the Scholars. Yeah. It was cool. It was very, very cool. I understood very little. Yeah, I've listened to several of the albums at this point. There are just so many. Your invitation means nothing without proof of identity. What did you trade your name for? Hope it was worth it. Okay. Hey, that's nothing. I gotta find good brother. Good brother. So bad brother is like is Dave, right? If I remember correctly. Good brother, I don't know if we know who good brother is. Welcome to Good Brother, home of the Good Brother. May I take your order? You are good sister. Oh, that's true. Up arrow. Maybe he's up there. Oh, I've done it. I'm fighting for my life inside my head right now to avoid singing the song Sister Christian by, I have no idea who it's even by. Because it's got a great vocal stim in it, and you saying I am good sister made that song come to mind. Good brother is blonde boy from main menu with a red hoodie. Have I received that information in game yet? I don't want to know things in advance if the game hasn't told me. I have? Okay. Then I'm just the forgetler. Carrie, if you are to reach the party in time, you must travel through hell. The devil hates a happy child. Find a serious attitude to enter. Once you're through, climb the mountain and meet the creators. They will tell you what you must do to reach the party. Okay. Okay. Camera? Camera, can we adjust? I would like to talk to Crow, please. Okay, here. We saw him in the first Carrie segment. She's chasing after him. Got it.
I got you good. You didn't suspect it, but it was I, the handsome Crow, all along.
That was so funny.
Yes, this is awesome. I was supposed to make her laugh and it worked. No idea why it's so funny. Maybe it's a reference to something I haven't seen.
Loves reference humor.
Doesn't matter my motivation, as long as the character understands it.
You're hilarious. I'm going to tell all of my friends about it.
If we meet again in a dream, please forgive my creed. As a fledgling child actor, I must take all roles so that I can refine my craft.
I'm funny? I'm funny now? You must travel through hell. The devil hates a happy child. Find a serious attitude to enter. So I'm funny. Okay. Being funny is not enough. Okay. Obama laughed harder. True. True. I didn't realize it was... That's true. You must be well-dressed and be funny. Okay, I am well-dressed and funny. But I guess I'll go back. Oh, maybe I just talked to Crow back at the other side. Wait. Have I seen you people before? Only a stupid, dumb animal would think you're funny. Something large and muscular with fur, sexy. Okay. Your joke is bitter on my palate. I have very sophisticated taste. Okay. Invitation means nothing. Okay. This game is so based. You agree with the big muscular furry request? I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that this game, you know, speaks to the soul of the condition, you know? I'm funny. What do I do with being funny? The devil hates a happy child. You must find a serious attitude to enter. Love the heels, honey. Do I not? No, I'm not into furries. Personally. That's just my vibe, though. Don't cancel me for it, please. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. What do you have to say? You look more fashionable already. Some among the crowd will accept me. Okay. What are we up to? What are we up to here? Can you get a refund on the... Sorry, I didn't realize I would be canceled for my opinion. It's just my opinion or whatever. I support and love all people, of course. What if I, like, go in this back door? What if I, like, go in the back? Okay, guess I don't do that. Loves furries. We love the furry community in this chat. I am just not a member, and that's okay. Wait, now there are 3 people here. What do you have to say? We're not friends. You're not cool. I don't like your jokes. Okay. This is so real. They hate me. Is there anybody over here now? I'm struggling a little bit, y'all. Can't go here. My invitation means nothing. So these segments were not in the game before, right? Alpaca is voiced by the same person who voices Wesker from Resident Evil and Kira in the English dub of JoJo. Who is Alpaca? Harry, if you are to reach the party in time, you must travel through hell. The devil hates a happy child. Find a serious attitude to enter. Once you're through, climb the mountain. How do I enter hell? I need a serious attitude. Wait, so I'm just, like, laughing. Do I talk to Crow again? We meet again in a dream? Yeah, okay. These segments and even the character wasn't in the game. Really? That's wild. Maybe I go back in the Iron Maiden, maybe? Find the self, the sun, and the holy thief. Seek that which belongs to you. That would be my name. Y'all, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yellow thing with a sword. I thought that was Golden Hero. Also, I don't think he's spoken yet.
I have to tell you the funniest story. It was hilarious. I can't stop laughing.
What is it?
Handsome Crow just told me the funniest joke. I was by the swing, and the crow popped out and said the funniest thing.
He's kind of nuts, huh?
Be wary of crows, no matter how handsome. Go forth with a serious attitude.
I'm gonna have a serious attitude.
Life is dangerous, especially for the nameless children.
Oh, yeah.
Hell calls now. Go bravely.
Okay. So now I can deal with serious crowds. I heard a very famous person will be at the party. I hope it's Vela Wild. I have a very serious attitude. Very subtle hint, y'all. Very subtle. Okay, now I enter the party. Oh, I've been here before. I like the 90s dimension. What is the name of your smartest friend? A friend who is smarter than me. Alright. That's gotta be my dog. Yeah, it's Cinema. My dog. She's smarter than me. My most talented friend? That's gotta be my dog. That's if we're doing honest answers, it's probably Lily. But if we're doing silly answers, wait, now it says the coolest girl you know. It's my dog again. Wait, okay, so I can't pick real people, because if I pick real people, then it's like favoritism. I can't be using the same answers, that's true. The coolest girl I know? Okay, you know, it's the 10-year anniversary of Pokemon Go to the Polls. So you already know what the answer is. Yeah, that's it for sure. Registered. What is the name of my polar opposite? My polar opposite, that's gotta be furries. Right? Which we respect, of course. But you know, we already established this. You put your name backwards? I could do that. No, furries feels like I'm calling people out. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do my opposite. Could be my name backwards. It could be my dog again. It could be I gotta turn off these Steam notifications. I don't know how to do that. The yin to my yang, I think that's Jeff Bezos. The opposite of Ari is Shmari, actually. My dog is a little bit of everything. She's a polymath. She's the GOAT. Sorry, Carrie and the Crow. This is cool. I like this interstitial. I'm back. Eevee is in fact the goat of all time. Many say this. You thought it was a dog? She is a dog, but she's also the goat. New posture check. My posture is great because I just sat down. So, no issues. All of you need to check your posture, though. I'm sure some of you are shrimp moding. Especially you, Mia. Mia, I know that you're sitting like a freak right now. Also, a thing about the old versions, it used to ask like 8 of these names in a row at the very start of the game, instead of a cool intro. You had to name your friends for like 15 minutes before even seeing Crankton. That's pretty funny. You're not a shrimp? Yeah, I know you're not a shrimp. You don't sit like a shrimp. You sit like a pretzel. As I waited outside of Michael's house for him to get his transfer cable, I couldn't help but be uneasy. I still didn't know where Sammy was, and all we had found was more mystery. Wait a minute. I'm not on stream. Here we are. Cracked your neck like Soul Bad Guy? All we found was more mystery. Okay, dude, let's go upload these. My mom's on the phone, so if we want to go online, we'll have to go back to your house. At least now you'll remember where I live. I know, B. Everyone's got to fix posture, okay? Posture is very important. What do you have to say? Shouldn't you be in summer school? All right. Never speaking to you again. I forgot that I switched to D-pad mode. Oh no, we're still over here. Tip, don't forget to pick up the groceries. They know. They know that I didn't pick up the groceries. Both stick and D-pad work, yeah. But I don't know. I'm just vibing with the D-pad right now for whatever reason. Shouldn't you act more grateful? Okay, here we go.
We waited for Michael's camera to transfer the photos. We began to talk.
I don't really play old school RPGs, but I should. I would like to.
About this recently. The lifelong implications
I've never
of
finished the Final
actually
Fantasy game.
undeniably supernatural. Specifically, your reflection doing something that you were not doing. He has a 6-year-old daughter. She's really precocious. Apparently, she told my cousin that when she looked into the mirror, she was smiling, but that she knew she wasn't smiling. When I thought about that, I knew it would destroy any respect you had for the rules of life and the boundaries of what could happen.
Or the kid just lied.
He shrugged his shoulders and said,
Yeah.
kids say weird shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I pushed him a little bit on the subject later on after he had a few drinks in him, and he said that it scared him to picture his daughter and another version of his daughter in the mirror, smiling when the other looked so miserable.
This is kind of what Us is about.
He told me that his wife said his daughter was just confused, that she probably felt sad but was smiling from having fun playing. So inside she wasn't smiling, but outside she was. Maybe she couldn't understand what it meant to look happy outwardly, but feel inwardly depressed.
Why is the 6-year-old depressed? They gotta get better at parenting.
Like as if her vocabulary wasn't enough to express depression.
I know it happens. It's just like
I don't know.
they gotta lock in.
Somehow it
The
felt
parents.
The reflection smiled at her? That's really creepy. Have you ever had any other experiences with paranormal stuff? Like before?
wrong. Not really. I've always had a bit of an interest in it. I always thought that these sort of things follow certain people around. Like there's something that picks a particular person and forces them to see all the weirdness that others miss out on.
You say that with a lot of affection.
I don't know.
I don't think this dude is gonna stay my friend all game.
It's just kind of been my thing for a while.
I'm just getting that vibe.
Conspiracies, ghosts, missing people, things like that.
When did you first get into this sort of thing?
You might be able to call me
I remember
Nostradamus.
one thing that really pulled me in. My parents always fell asleep watching TV. They used to sneak into their room and watch those missing persons shows while they were sleeping. Once your mom finally got internet to Frankton, I started checking out some of the more paranormal websites. Before long, I realized that the information was too scattered. I spent a few weekends learning HTML, and before I knew it, Onism 1999 had over 15,000 hits each week.
Wait, you were involved with making Onism 1999?
You didn't know that? I figured that's why you kept talking to me about the missing Asian girl.
No, I just needed to get all that off
When
my
did they
chest.
say she was Asian?
Look, Michael, I need to be entirely honest with you. But yeah, just
Oh, I guess they saw the video.
Don't think I'm insane.
He could be guessing.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he did bring
What'd
it
you
up.
lie about?
I met the girl who went missing. Her name is Sammy. I'd followed a cat into the abandoned factory, and I found her there. She had been looking for her cat. I just assumed the cat hung out there and she had gone in to try and find him when he didn't go back home.
Who may know her? Michael might know her name? Oh, true. Oh, true.
But the thing is, she said
I'm just
some
sus.
really
I'm sus of
strange
him.
stuff.
Mostly because
Stuff
of the
living in the
cutscenes
factory,
we've seen where he was
pretending
being
to know what
sus.
Elevators were. Well, okay, maybe not pretending. I think she really didn't know what they were. There were weird gaps in her knowledge that I had interpreted as her.
Hi
being
Isaiah,
lucky.
we're playing YIIK.
Now I wonder if there
Welcome
was
back to the
something
stream.
really wrong with her.
It's been a minute. Didn't you lose access to
You
Twitch
saw
for
her
some
yesterday,
reason?
right? So you
Good to
saw
see you.
her after she went missing? That's actually a good thing, Alex. This means she wasn't taken by some serial killer or a rapist.
It means she was swallowed up by a being made of stars and planets. How is that better?
Fair enough. So, what was her last name? Did she tell you that much? Maybe we can check online for a missing persons report. You could call the police and tell them you know where the video was taken.
I don't know. There still is a part of me that thinks.
And there was no voice acting, right? Oh no, Mia, what's the game? Hotline Miami. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Oh, hold on, I gotta refresh the spreadsheet. Hotline. Why is it on view only? Thank you so much for using your channel points. I appreciate it. Game is short, so you can't complain. Yeah, Hotline Miami is gonna be awesome. Game was always fully voiced. Okay.
What, that you dreamed it?
Thanks so much, Mia. We will be checking it out. We're currently in our YIIK era. There may be interstitial games from the stream backlog that we may play while we're playing YIIK, or we might just wait until we're done with YIIK to go back to that. But generally the priority is to hit up the backlog of viewer requested games and prioritize those before returning to the things that we're just like regular planning on playing. That's the plan right now. Some unvoiced lines get voiced in IV, but there's still some that feel like they should be, but not. The devs went on to say it was a mistake to do for their first big game. Yeah, voice acting is like a lot.
Dude, I don't know. That would be a pretty specific dream. So you think you went into the factory, came home, and then had a really realistic dream where you met a missing girl you hadn't seen before?
But you see, she didn't exactly look like the girl in the video. There was something skeletal about her appearance. Something otherworldly.
Otherworldly?
Michael's VA did Kaworu Nagisa in the Netflix dub of Evangelion. They redubbed it. I didn't know they redubbed it.
Yeah. Dude, just forget I said it. Did the pictures upload?
Very interesting.
Yeah, let me pull them up. How is this possible? They completely distorted the photos!
Crazy line read.
Holy shit!
It's the Satoko pose. That's my go. It was a problem because they cut out gay subtext. I knew they got rid of Fly Me to the Moon, yeah. When I watched it, it was not a version that had Fly Me to the Moon, I think. It was really sad. And also, but I did watch it subbed. I don't know if I watched it on Netflix. I actually might have. So I got the Netflix subs as well. And I gotta tell you, it didn't feel gay. the version of Evangelion that I watched, it did not feel gay. So I probably got Netflixed by it, unfortunately.
Okay, well, yeah, this is pretty otherworldly.
I'm so sick of like the translation differences and getting the right subtitles and like, oh, you gotta this translation is better for this thing, this translation is better for this thing. So you can translate it to have like to lean more in a certain interpretation. This is exactly why I'm learning Japanese, because Revolutionary Girl Utena has this problem and it's driving me insane because I love Revolutionary Girl Utena and I feel like it's too important to my like I don't know about important to my life, but it's too important as like a thing that I'm enjoying right now for me to deal with like all of the different translation varieties. Isn't a new set of subtitles being done for Utena? I don't know. I know that there's like a fan sub. The fan sub was finished, and the fan sub seems good, but the fan sub is like really annoying to install on my copy of Utena. Like you have to do it manually, or like the version that you can download with the fan sub pre-baked in is like 480p. So it's like, it also doesn't have subs for songs, and the songs are like really important. Yeah, the voice direction is pretty good. I agree. But yeah, this is literally why I started learning Japanese, because I'm sick of not knowing. Like I want to just know, you know, like on my own. There's a whole new fan sub. Oh, interesting. But even then you'll just be like comparing it's the computer science. We have to make a new standard for this thing because there are 15 competing standards, and then we have 16 competing standards. Like it just keeps, the problem keeps just getting bigger and more annoying. And it's exactly the same thing with different movie cuts. I just want to be able to like experience the art and know that it's the right, and know that it's the art. You know what I mean? It's just frustrating. Exactly.
It was as if someone had cracked an egg over my head. What trickled out was hot dread, a feeling of pure anxiety. All of my fears were confirmed. What I was experiencing was real. There was no doubt about it.
There is this concept that there is no such thing as like a true translation. Like there's only localization and there's only approximation, because there is so much context in language that like a simple translation with subtitles or even an interpreter or whatever, you can't communicate all of the nuances of a language in a different language. Like there's so much that just functions differently, especially the further apart that the languages are. It's not is it etymologically, like in terms of like language families and whatever, like the further apart they are, like they're just going to have fundamentally different means of constructing sentences and ideas and everything that completely shift how things work. Like, you know, watch the movie Arrival. Really good. You'd kill to know what Robo-Kai is saying in his lines in Plus R, but you're not crazy enough to learn Japanese. It seems like a pretty hard language. Yeah, it does seem really hard. And it is, but also it's like, I will say that I was never interested in doing it because I always thought it would be too hard. And then I started doing it the other day because I got fed up. And I have it's so much fun. I forgot how fun it is to like learn something and to study something. Like maybe I'm just a nerd or whatever, but I've been out of school for like 7 years now, and I have not had to study anything since then. And the process of learning something, taking notes, repeating it, locking it into the brain is really fun. Like it feels like it's just kind of one of the best things to do with my time. It feels like I would rather be doing that than, and especially because it's actually useful. It just feels awesome to be doing that. Like any time that I spend learning something feels great. And it makes me feel like this might be like Plato posting, which is awful because I don't really respect Plato as an individual. But Plato would talk about how like the point of life is to be a philosopher, because he was very full of himself. But I do think in like an abstract sense, I do feel like a large part of life is like, and like living a full life is learning a lot of stuff, experiencing a lot of art, and making a lot of connections with people. I think those are like the pillars, I think, of leading a full life. And I think that it's so cool. And I feel like I've been neglecting learning for a time in my adult life. I mean, I've been doing it a little bit, in like odds and ends, especially like while working on my puzzles, and like if I have specific things that I want to learn or whatever. But having like a big goal, like I want to understand this art and I have a specific goal that I want, it is very motivating and it feels awesome. And so honestly, if you have something that you want to do and it seems hard, you should try it. Like just try it. Like see if it's fun, see if it's enjoyable, see if you have the energy for it. Because I do have a lot of energy because I am unemployed right now. So I know that that's not applicable to everyone, of course. But like it doesn't hurt to try, you know? Like especially when like starting to do something is by far the hardest part. Continuing to do something is much easier than starting, right? And then sometimes you fall off and sometimes you have a hiatus or whatever, but like some of that stuff is always going to stick with you and you can always get back to it. Like there's no, you know, life is a marathon, not a sprint, right? Also, I've just been yapping and I haven't been reading chat at all, so hold on. Machine translation for art is stupid, absolutely. But I do think machine translation for some things could be like very helpful in the world. Like that's one of the AI use cases that I don't 100% hate, I would say. Yeah, specifically for art, yeah, completely agree. I do think that like for instance, okay, so somebody was talking in the server about like, why do people put forewords in books? Nobody's gonna read that garbage. And it is partially true. But recently I read a foreword because I was reading a book that was translated from Japanese, and the translator wrote the foreword and was like, these are the choices that I made in doing the translation, and this is why I made these choices, blah 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 blah. And I thought that was super interesting, and that's the kind of thing that you lose if you're having a robot do the translation. And it also like it clarifies like this book has a very simple language and very simple sentence structures and very simple all of that, and the dude is like, yeah, this is written in the original language in a very simplistic way so that it would be accessible to a lot of people, so I went for the equivalent in English, and it makes sense, and it feels like a good localization, even if it's not a literal one-to-one translation, right? Learning is amazing. You love Play-Doh. The book is Strange Houses and Strange Pictures. I have not read Strange Buildings yet, but those books are the books that I'm referring to. They have the same translator for all three. Who is Yuri of Wind? Do I know this person? Is this a YouTuber? Why do I feel like I recognize that name? Okay, anyways. Sorry for yapping. Actually, not sorry. I like to yap. Yuri of Wind, old YouTuber. Hold on, I'm old. Let me see. I gotta Google this person. Yuri of Wind. Wait, I did follow this person. Wait. Oh, this is Gaming Mysteries person. This is BS Creepypasta Storytime person. Wait. I definitely watched this person. Whoa. This is a throwback. How old do I have to scroll back to see like watched videos? Oh, this is on my other account. Hold on, let's see. I'm so curious. What's the most recent Yuri of Wind video that I've seen? I'm past 9 years. I don't think they've retained my history this far back. Yeah, probably not. Wow. What a throwback. So he's in this game? Will I recognize him?
We uploaded the photos to Honest in 1999 and waited.
Yapping is in spirit of the game. This is a yapping type game for sure. I like how, I feel like this game is a good balance of yappability and also lock-in-ness. He got early onset Parkinson's? Oh my gosh, poor guy. I'm inspiring. Thank you so much, B. Much love, much love. He's got a distinctive voice. I haven't heard it in probably like 10 years, so we'll see. That is really sad though. I also love how active the chat is because it makes it very easy to yap as well. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it.
Sammy got pushed further away from the forefront of the discussion. I explained how the building was the same one from the elevator girl video, that everyone was more concerned by the creepy figures in the photo. Each time my little mailbox turned red, I slowly realized that everyone on this forum wanted
It's a cool
the
game.
content to be true. They needed it to be. A few people tried to explain why the photos were distorted, but most people believed it to be ghosts, or the devil, or other stupid things like that.
So I was kind of locked out of the game. We haven't seen the
Something of a
pictures,
philosopher in
right?
college. I thought I had answers, but now that I've come face to face with the otherworldly,
Bro loves Play-Doh. I hate Play-Doh. Play-Doh is like, we saw the distorted pictures. You can see the picture. No, okay. Only me and my theory is right. So true. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know about Play-Doh. That dude is a
I know
bum.
now that every person who tells you about
I don't
spirituality,
like his
dead
ideas.
people and all that have no idea what they're talking about. Someone told a lie and it somehow stuck. I told the truth, and it just gets muddied up by that same ancient myth.
Oh, he's so mad. We saw security
exception of
footage.
my
Yeah,
post.
we did.
Most of the things on that forum seemed like lies. That was until about 2 weeks after my post, when a user posted something about a girl who could rip holes in time and space.
Well, that sounds like a party member.
Himself, but he had photos. And we had seen the girl before.
Wait a minute. Oh, this game is like...
So you realize we've seen this chick before, right?
This game is like inspired by Earthbound, right? So I know about the macro structure of Earthbound. Like I know that you name your friends, and I know that you don't name your next door neighbor. And I know what ends up happening to the next door neighbor. I'm wondering, you know, about this because I did just input some names, and you know, anyways. So we've seen this chick before, right?
Oh, really? Where? Wait.
Knew you'd get there eventually. It's that old lady from the arcade.
Jeez, enough of that old crap. She's probably our age.
Don't lump me in with you 20-somethings. I have a bright future ahead of me.
This is so rude. The music is awesome though. I do like flannels. I'm a flannel lesbian these days. The enemies and names are the most Earthbound inspired. Okay.
Oh, if only you knew. Just wait till you're done with college. You'll be...
I gotta play Earthbound. Earthbound is on the to stream list.
Boring and fat like the rest of your graduating class? I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime,
Don't be
I'll continue
fatphobic.
to be my interesting, slim, nubile self.
Don't be fatphobic and also don't call yourself nubile. That's weird.
Nubile.
I stand by my statement. Anyway, let's take another look at those photos.
Wow.
I don't like this guy.
It's just, what is the likelihood that this is a thing?
He stands by his statement. It's a good line, the I stand by my statement. Alex canonically never played Earthbound even though he carried the cartridge around.
It's
Yeah.
incredibly unlikely.
That's the vibe.
But since we've got nothing better to do,
That's how
let's
you
take
know
a look
he's a
at the
chud.
old arcade for some air hockey and interview an interdimensional traveler.
It's interesting how all of the weird stuff in the world is happening in this town. He did play it but never finished it. Just like me, I played it and never finished it. If they wanted me to finish Earthbound, they would have made it so that I could figure out where to go. They should have made it possible. Because like in Earthbound, you Mother 3, I watched the entire like Chugga Conroy Let's Play as like a 9-year-old, so I'm locked in on Mother 3 for sure. I know there's a hint guy. I used the hint guy. The problem that I had with Earthbound was like in the first town, you go to like the arcade or whatever, and then you get like stabbed by a guy with a big knife. And I was like, okay, I'm not supposed to go there. So then I went somewhere else, and I think I found like the next town. Like I found like Tucson, and then I made a new friend, and then I went to the next town and I found Threed, and then I was progressing past Threed, but I was really underleveled, and I never found any of the like the songs that you're supposed to find to like beat the game. So I feel like I like missed dungeons and stuff. I think I also found like to the left of the starting area there was like a cave that I think was supposed to lead to one of the songs, but it was also too hard. Like I feel like every direction was too hard. So I stopped playing. Earthbound Beginnings is underrated, but it's kind of janky if you're not used to playing older, tougher stuff. I probably would do an easier hack if I wanted to play Earthbound Beginnings, yeah.
Are you kidding me? This totally your job.
I
Just
think
stand up
that
and say something to her.
when it comes to a game like that, I would probably want it to be. It's called Earthbound Zero. I probably would want it to be easier. It's kind of the same feeling that I have with Nier Automata right now, where I want it to be easier rather than wanting to suffer through gameplay that I'm not enjoying. They're making Mother Encore. What is Mother Encore?
It'd be good for you to learn to talk to girls before you go away to college.
I know how to talk to girls, but she is a senior citizen, man.
Fan-made remake of Mother 1. Is it like from the ground up, like AM2R, or is it ROM hack of Earthbound? Remake of 1 in the style of 3? That sounds awesome. Ground up? That's so sick.
What is she, like, 27? Ew. That's your thing, man.
You're more used to Zero myself, but I don't know what other games use more often generally.
told you to
I personally would call it Mother 1. That's what I would call it. Because I was just around back in the day when people were begging for it to be ported and stuff. There's also a Mother 2 ROM hack that makes it a 1 remake. I think I heard about that being made like way back in the day. I'm glad that it just got finished though.
And besides, aren't you the nubile one? You're much more desirable.
They're gonna stick with this nubile word,
That's
huh?
true, I am.
Listen here, boys. We have a zero creeping on women policy here.
I love her. I love her immediately. She has a great theme song. She has a great attitude. I love her.
If you'd like to ogle some women, I'm sure your mothers would love it if you were home in time for supper.
It's not that. It's just we have this photo of you that we were.
It's her theme song in my head now.
You've been taking photos of me?
That's crazy.
Wow. You guys are even more screwed up than I thought. Can't say you'd be the first pervs I've thrown out of this place.
She has some cool themes. Whoa, Life Doubler. Oh, jeez. Oh no, how do I play this game again? How can I inspect the... Oh, like this. User will attack all Carta rows of an enemy, lower maximum life. User stuck in bleed state, but item effects are doubled. She's Mysterious Girl. I think I'm gonna defend so I can charge up my energy. Nice miss. She's Mysterious Girl. I think she's Vela. I'm gonna cap Virgil. Nice pork roll. No! No! Oh, bleed for me. We got problems, y'all. We're gonna LP toss. Hydrate. Okay, my water bottle is empty. I'm gonna get up and refill my water as soon as I finish this combat. She is going to destroy me. I have no chance. She's too strong. Oh, it's gun time. Okay. I forgot we have gun. She kind of is FTL. Too excited to be out to reach, eh?
Okay, we give in. Just ease off. We didn't mean to be creepy.
Okay, I gotta go fill up my water so that I can hydrate. 1 second. I am hydrating. All of you must hydrate as well. If Robin is here, Robin is not hydrated enough today and must hydrate. Everyone else should also hydrate to your own levels, desired levels of hydration. It's very important. Creeps defeated. I like the poker face Michael does when he pulls out the gun. It's really funny. I'm glad that she's immune to gun. You're talking to her in the Discord literally, so let her know. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Button? Hello? Okay.
Then why were you taking photographs of me?
Hey, we didn't take the photos. Someone on the internet did.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Someone on the internet? What are you talking about?
I love how short she is. She is actually
If you'd stop slamming our heads together for 1 minute, we'd love to explain.
Okay, explain.
There's this website. where
Wait, I love how
conspiracies
look
and other weird things.
look at her
There's this
in the
photo of you,
background. Like the wind that's like billowing up her hair and stuff. It's so cool. How she's just like in the background and she's like, oh, it froze. Hold on. And, like there's the little like wind that's blowing her hair. It's awesome. She looks ridiculously short. Yeah, I love it.
Exploding things with my mind. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm sure it's an old photo.
All the women in this game are very pretty. True.
So you're not denying that you can do that?
Of course I can't. Not with my mind, at least. This goes against all the better judgment I have in me, but can you take me to a computer to show me these photos?
Yeah, sure. I live like 5 minutes from here.
Party member acquired. Y'all, I was just at the beach earlier today. I got back a little bit before the stream. That's why the stream was a late start. I apologize for that. But I did not apply sunscreen anywhere but my face. Let me tell you, I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. I have like, I looked in the mirror, and I have crazy tan lines immediately. I was only out there for like 2 hours, and I feel like everywhere that was not literally covered by my top is burnt.
Well, that's me. Just, I don't know when these were taken.
How exactly do you explain all the blowing stuff up with your mind things? Can you really do that?
It's not exactly with my mind.
She's so cool. This is a
I
great
use
pose.
Sound. Remember when I kicked your ass earlier? I used the sound of my keytar to deal physical damage.
Well, it's kind of like Scott Pilgrim.
If you study the physical properties of sound, you can learn enough about acoustics to both heal and damage objects orally.
She is a bard. She's the bard. You were playing... Yeah. I needed to... I should have done that, especially on my shoulders. My shoulders are the most in pain right now. And then my chest is pretty bad. Everywhere else feels okay. Which is strange, because usually my calves get it pretty bad. But... I don't know. You know, you would think that, like, being half Middle Eastern would give me some, like... ability to withstand the sun, but apparently not. Apparently it doesn't work that way.
Where did you learn to do something like that?
Oh, years of private practice and studying, really. So tell me more about this website. What is Onism 1999?
Onism. I was saying onism. Onism.
Basically, it's a place on the internet for people to talk about conspiracies, the occult, and anything supernatural.
Yeah, it feels like only you and your mom care about not getting skin cancer. Yeah, like it. Yeah, that's you should care and you should use sunscreen, and I should have used sunscreen everywhere. It's just I have the autism problem of hating the feeling of sunscreen on me. So I do the bare minimum and then I get bitten for it. And I don't go out enough to like, I feel like I don't go out enough to where skin cancer from the sun is really likely. Like, I mean, I'm a Twitch streamer. Like you might imagine that I'm rather an indoor individual. But yeah, skin cancer is real and it's very scary, and you should use sunscreen. In fact, I've been told that you should wear sunscreen every day, even if you don't go out. Because apparently, like, I was explaining this to Mia earlier. Apparently there's like, the light bulbs that we have these days are like full spectrum light, and they like include some UVs. So you're still getting a little UV'd up, even if you're indoors, and also like reflections and stuff like that. So apparently you're supposed to use it every day. That's what I was told, okay? And this was by one person. They did not cite any sources. We didn't have our phones, right? But that's what they told me. So if you find any counter information, let me know, because I don't want to wear sunscreen every day. But they said that they put their face moisturizer has SPF, so they put that on every morning, and then that's what they do. For me, that feels like something that I could do. I do not think I could handle sunscreening my entire body every day. Yeah, you are supposed to use it anytime you go out, especially if you're trying to like minimize the effects of aging. The sun is like extremely aging. So if you want to look nubile forever, you got to use sunscreen, which sucks.
Seems like something boys would like. Do you recognize the location from these photos?
That's behind the old grocery store. Obviously, you've been there before.
Interesting.
What's your name, by the way?
That's Mysterious Girl.
My name's Vela Wild. It's interesting to meet you.
Wait, didn't they say they hoped somebody would be Vela Wild recently?
I'm guessing you're a cameraman, and this is your sidekick, Ginger Boy?
Usually I go by Alex.
Somebody said I hope Vela... Oh, in the Carrie segment. Yeah, I hope Vela Wild will be there at the party. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. You like the sun, but we don't get it much. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so for a large part of the year, there is no sun at all. Like, it's constantly cloudy and rainy and stuff. But during the summer, it locks in, and it is just like, the sun is up from like 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., and it's constantly sunny and gorgeous. But yeah, just be careful. Just be careful on the sun stuff. I hope Mysterious Girl will be there. Thank you, Ari. I'm indeed drinking water. I just noticed how thirsty I was. This is the kind of community service that Twitch streamers are able to do. Otherwise, we're completely a drain on society.
She really gets us.
But I am able to remind people to drink water, so that's good.
You really would be my sidekick, Alex. Cameraman by day, Michael by night.
Right. So, why do you two spend all your time on such odd websites? Do you really believe this stuff?
Michael and I spent the next hour or so recounting the events of me finding Sammy, and us
You
running
made
into
it.
the star creatures inside of the old factory.
Because they don't have jobs? Who doesn't have jobs? Twitch streamers? Yeah.
As we told the story, Bella just
Oh,
looked
Alex
at
and
me and
Michael.
reacted.
I see.
I first began with trepidation. As I went on, I could tell she was doing her best to understand my story. Something felt familiar about her, but not in the I've met her sort of way. Something deeper.
You should get a job if you would like to get a job, or if you need to get a job. That, but if you need like to have time to not, then do that too. Do whatever is best for your life. Love how flowery the language in the monologue segments. He's really putting that degree to work. Yeah, you want to? Then go for it. You can do it, B. I believe in you.
I dated a girl in college who was a women and gender studies major. She told me that she believed men and women were all the same at her core.
I do not believe for 1 second that there was a woman in gender studies major who was interested in dating this guy. That is the least realistic thing that has happened in this game so far.
That we were all made of the same elements, not just on a physical level, but in a metaphysical level.
She studied him for misogyny? Yeah.
Although she'd be the first to tell you she was religious. She told me she believed everyone had soulmates, plural. A series of people we were compatible with. In her theory, this applied to friendship as well as romantic relationships.
I also believe this, but I think this is just like, I think this is just how people work. Like sometimes you just lock in with somebody. And I would call it drift compatible. Alex the type of guy to have gender trouble on his shelf, but he never read it. Alex has a lot of gender troubles. Alex is kind of giving the guy from the beginning of that movie, Mia. You know what I'm talking about?
The universe was created. All matter was one object. And that since we're all matter, we are all the same. She said that she believes our soulmates were cut from the same section of that initial piece of matter.
Okay, she's kind of cooking on this one.
Unexpected feeling of familiarity you feel when you meet someone for the first time means you were meant to meet.
This is a crazy camera angle. Why is he giving me the, do you got any games on your phone? He's giving me the no head face. Why is he doing that? The perspective is crazy.
I personally didn't believe it. I still don't think she has all her facts straight. But every time I feel what I felt when Vela looked in my eyes, I thought of this explanation.
How did Alex bag the polyam gender abolitionist women's studies baddie? He probably did the same technique that Obama used, which is talking about Karl Marx. This is a cited, sourced claim, by the way. I didn't just make that up. That's a real thing. That is a real thing that you can look up that he said that he did. So I think Dave did the same thing, yeah.
Did you manage to speak with the entities?
The entities? I guess you mean the star creatures.
Yes, those are the ones.
She knows them. She's their own.
No, we were too busy running for our lives.
Did you try and take photographs of them, Michael?
He was just a beard and never realized it? Yeah, true. True.
Yeah, let me pull them up.
Oh, let's see the photos. I want to see the photos.
Bella told us things. Confusing things. Things that, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have believed. The way she spoke seemed two-sided. As if for a few moments, a side of her that she was trying to keep hidden was visible. And as soon as we noticed, she made to cover herself up.
I can't go to Onism yet. I'm still in a cutscene. Onism.
But when the serious aspect of her personality appeared, I was convinced that's who she really was. This was almost more fascinating than the information she was giving us. That's the thing with people, isn't it? You can show them all the mysteries of the universe, but if they're distracted by the human element of the tale, they'll shift all of their attention there.
Looking back, it's embarrassing. This is the Obama quote, huh? It's embarrassing to recognize the degree to which my intellectual curiosity those first 2 years of college paralleled the interest of various women I was attempting to get to know. Yep. Yerp. If it works, it works. Foucault and Wolf for the ethereal bisexual who wore mostly black. Wait, we have to tag ourselves. The long-legged socialist who lived in his dorm, the smooth-skinned sociology major who never gave me a second look, the ethereal bisexual who wore mostly black. I think I feel like I'm aspirationally the ethereal bisexual, but I think most of the time I'm just the long-legged socialist.
Self-consumed with humanity. Self-consumed with other people.
Also, wait, I'm not bisexual anymore. I forgot.
People are.
I got better.
My experience with them is limited, but what I've observed was powerful. I understand that what I'm about to tell you will sound like a lie, so I ask you to look past the words I'm saying and hear the truth behind them.
Whoa. It's the things
A
they
short
carried
time ago,
reference.
I entered into a dark place, both physically and metaphysically. While
They
I
love
was
saying
there,
both
I
physically and
abruptly
metaphysically
entered
in
this
this
for the
game.
first time. I can't say what about their presence was so striking to me, but the moment I saw them, I felt something. Something that was weighted. Like their bodies took up the entirety of the room, as if they were the room.
That's peak, Mia. And in hiragana, na is like really is a good one. I like na. Na is oomph.
At first, I approached one and we spoke. However, the contents of the conversation isn't important to the story.
Okay, Dakuten are not that hard, okay? The circle means P. The circle is just P every time. It's just always P. And then the quotation mark means to just like, to soften the sound. It's chill. It's chill. It means you soften the sound. What's a soft version of a K? It's a G. Right? You just don't hit the throat as hard, or wherever the K sound comes from. Soft version of a T is a D. No. Soft version of a K is G. Like, think about, like, not in terms of how they're related in English, because in English a C can make a K sound and can make an S sound, right? But how they're related, like, phonetically, in how you say the word. Like, you say a K, with like a harsh sound coming from your throat, and you say a G in the same way, but that sound is just like softer. It's got like more tongue or whatever. I don't know how sound actually is made, right? So it's like that, you know. It's they're related to they're related in that the sound is like a softer representation of the same thing. And so if you can just remember those relationships, or like understand them intuitively, the K to G, the sh to j, the S to Z, if you can remember those or internalize them, then those become totally free. At first I approached one and we spoke, however the contents of the conversation isn't important to the story. Y'all, my face
Something I said upset
that I
my
put
parents.
sunscreen on
It's
is
forever.
also feeling
It was
very
almost like
crispy.
a mother trying to smother its child. The pain was beyond description. It scared me to death. The entity was incredibly heavy. I managed to break free, but the weight of the thing remained on me. And for the entirety of the following week, it was as if someone was twisting a drill inside me.
She sounds so
My
nonchalant.
head would throb and the pain felt bone deep. You probably can't imagine what it was like, you two, but just the thought of the pain now brings tears to my eyes.
I reflected on her story. I wanted to reply, but something inside me told me to let the words hang in the air. It was as if the longer the pause between her words and mine, the more truth they carried. Finally, I spoke.
First time ever listening to a woman award. Congratulations.
That's horrifying. But can you explain what you mean by entered a dark place? Or more importantly, physically and metaphysically? I can understand doing it physically and mentally, but I need some help with the meta part.
Metaphysical is a word, an adjective to be more specific. It means pertaining to or of the nature of metaphysics. Metaphysics is the branch of philosophy that includes the first principles, includes ontology and cosmology, and is intimately connected with epistemology. Epistemology is, of course, a branch of philosophy that investigates the
We're saying a lot of big words now, huh?
and limits of human knowledge.
Thank you for the definition, which I already knew. I was looking for something more concrete, more tangible.
Okay. Yeah, we all
I'm
already
afraid
knew that. That's
all I
fine.
feel comfortable telling you. I don't know you at all, and to reveal something so personal seems like I'd be opening myself up to vulnerability.
Well, my arms are feeling crispy too. Everything's getting
Do you
crispy
mean to
right
imply
now.
that you found a way to exist inside of a metaphysical space? That you...
Enough! I don't need to talk about this with you. It makes me uncomfortable. Don't you get that?
I got deep fried. I feel crispy.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to piss you off.
Look, I need to get back to the arcade.
I don't think I'm turning into stone. I didn't encounter any snake-haired, beautiful ladies at the beach. It was just the deadly laser.
I'm gonna write my number down. Call me if you see any more interesting comments on my photos or have a run-in with the entities.
I might be turning into leather.
Wait, I have one more question before you go.
All right.
How did you get to be so powerful? You took both of us on and barely broke a sweat.
Sun is the pretty lady. That's true, but the sun doesn't have snake hair.
You act as if that's impressive. Look, I've trained myself in the metaphysical space.
Inside of the mind dungeon? Oh, my posture was
Like
bad.
you do.
Thank you,
I'm gonna
Despair.
let you in on a little secret.
Okay, I'm fixed.
Here is one last number. Call it if you ever want to open your mind and expand your battle ability.
It's pretty funny to have a posture check channel points thing when I don't have a webcam. So you can't tell. I did fix my posture.
That's
Okay,
all I'll
trust.
say for now.
You gotta trust.
The guy on the other end can explain more.
The Mind Dungeon is now available. This location is vital in developing your party's abilities. Do not neglect to visit here more often. So this is mementos, right?
The way I look at it, we have two things we need to do.
My mind is twisted because I don't even check my posture when someone redeems posture check. Mia, as soon as you turn 23 years old, every single one of your joints is going to turn into rust. It's going to be rough. Unless you change your ways. There's no real combat? That's cool.
If we want to hang out with Vela again, we're gonna need to train ourselves.
We're gonna level
Also,
up.
If we want to call her, we're gonna need to search Onism 1999 for some interesting posts.
The ladies love interesting posts. Whenever you are calling a woman, you need to have interesting posts to share with her, okay? This is very important. This is how you pull women. You have interesting posts. Also, after you've already established a relationship with this woman, your number one job is to send her interesting posts. That is how you maintain a relationship. Yeah, send her your Onism Reddit memes. Exactly.
Okay, simple. Go grind and then give Villa a call.
Yeah, but don't forget to search Onism 1999 for some good posts.
Don't forget to search for some good posts. It's very important.
You and kick our butts again if we don't have anything cool.
Man, are we even cool enough to hang out with someone like her?
No.
Nope! I'm still growing, and you're an overgrown man-child who can barely pick up a record. So let's head out of Frankton and try to find some things to beat up.
Sounds good. We should stock up on some healing items at the burger joint before heading out.
I love living in a world where the burger store sells healing items.
Hey! Just calling to see if you figured it out.
Get burger.
I'd love to just come out and say it, but I think it would scare you to death. And that would ruin everything.
Nope. I haven't figured anything out.
Yeah, you're stupid.
If
We
you're
know.
just gonna keep calling me and say vague, creepy shit, you should at least tell me your name.
This is kind of like, I think you should leave sketch with the guy in the wall. The guy in the wall at the alien restaurant that's saying that's like insulting the couple on the date. That's what this voice changer reminds me of.
It's your best childhood friend. Think back to when you met me. We were kids. I think Losing My Religion by R.E.M. had just become a big hit. My mom didn't want me listening to it because she was afraid it would turn me into a bad kid or something. I went over to your house and we listened to it on your stereo for hours. My mom came to pick me up from your house, heard the song, and freaked out. How can you not remember that? It was the funniest thing.
The story was so specific. It sounded so familiar, and yet I couldn't place it. It was like I had read it in a book somewhere or watched it on a TV show. But still, no particular name or day came to mind.
Yeah, you're right. You probably wouldn't remember that.
Is this person like gay for Dave?
Look, I'm going to keep calling you until you remember me. Remember what you used to say. Everything happens for a reason. That reason is nothing happens for any reason.
This is like evil John Locke from Lost. John Locke from Lost loves to say, what if everything on this island happened for a reason? And I guess if he was evil, he would say nothing happens for any reason afterwards.
Weirdo.
Did I check the bathroom? I will be checking the bathroom now because my friend told me to. Yep, that's the bathroom. I checked it the first day. Okay, we gotta check out Onism. In order to understand YIIK, you have to basically watch Lost. That's the only option. Okay, hold on. I am the elevator girl. Spelled wrong. Okay. Distorted space creatures and elevator girl. I'm not gonna read this out loud because it's too much. Give me a second. SNESman 99. What a name. The pictures are not that distorted. It borders Frankly Woods. It's a Paper Mario reference. Wait, speaking of Paper Mario, Beatrice, have you played anymore? Okay, I've seen the photos now. They weren't super interesting, but they were chill. Okay. You gotta play more Paper Mario. It's so good. Use fancy words in your sentences so your friends think you're smart. We're in the mine dungeon.
Excuse me. No, seriously, I'm fine. Please don't fret.
Wait, there's another crow.
Marlene. Although that's just the name my parents gave me. Please call me Crow. Although most people just call me Kay. You look confused. May I ask why? Oh? You don't say. Please forgive my rudeness. I don't mean to pry, but I can't help myself. Welcome to the Dungeon of the Mind. I imagine this is your first time here.
So you said there's no combat in here, huh? The name parents gave you question in the release version was just set up for that one line. Oh, so it would have been whatever name I typed in? Huh.
Ah, I see. I see. Where should I begin?
Oh, wait, I remember. Yeah. Because they had to change it because it was seen as transphobic. I remember.
First, I should begin by saying in the fight between you and the Mind Dungeon, back the Mind Dungeon. For all intents and purposes, the Mind Dungeon is the only thing that truly exists. Everything else is just shattered fragments of time and matter floating in the soul space. Remember to save often. One advantage in keeping a diary is that you become aware, with reassuring clarity, of the changes in which you constantly suffer. Plus, it's never fun to lose progress.
That controversy is why Toby Fox deleted his tweet supporting the game's launch? That's rough.
Good luck. I've often said that it's comforting to reflect that the disproportion of things in the world seems to be only arithmetical. I'm not really sure what I mean by that either.
Bro thinks he's Kapora Gabora, but he's not. You don't have as much swag as Kapora Gabora. I'm sorry.
Lastly, in my pseudo-philosophical rantings, I forgot to mention something vital.
You're so yicked out right now. Me too. Hello, Minty. Welcome to the stream. I just realized, why is everyone in this chat pink? It's crazy. Wait a minute. Beatrice, your name. I guess that's katakana, but there's too many syllables in Beatrice for what you have there, isn't there? I have an overwhelming number of trans femmes. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's the community that I hope to inculcate.
You may have heard this in a distant dream, but I feel like I should remind you. When you kill an enemy, it's dead forever.
YIIK is all trans girls. You gotta get them to come through.
Gives you experience points. Remember though, you can decide not to kill any enemy and avoid the battle altogether.
The Kana name isn't Beatrice. Whoa.
However, doing so might not be wise all the time. Since you're...
Okay.
Hey there, gamer.
Hey there, gamer.
I see you found your way. Hop up here and Jocasta will show you something exciting.
Lock in for Wahoo? Wait, it's Wahoo time? Okay. Okay. We're in Wahoo City, huh? Who are you? Nobody say what it is. Yeah, I do have to learn katakana. I will learn katakana at some point. Have you seen the Dungeon Master? He promised me more thread. I have so many to tend to and so few supplies. Power up this Carta for 1 blood bag. I don't have this. The controls are in the corner. Oh. I see. Okay. Wait, is this a 3D platformer? Level is the number of floors one has descended. A serious Carta will protect your life. This is the part with the messed up mouse controls. Life can be sacrificed. Attack, the amount of damage, speed, how fast you move. Block is crit. Pierce is pierce. Agility is agility. Affinity is the elemental affinity. Okay. Should I read all that, or will y'all just like tell me? It's like a pseudo collectathon hub world, not Hubble world, just normal level. Okay. Carta key required. Okay.
You see that golden egg?
Okay, sounds good.
Foil. Inside is go ahead. Oh, wait. This is a Carta key.
Okay. Bring me a gift and I'll give you one. Okay, I'll bring you a gift. What's your deal? Why do we live? To process memes? To select for them using consciousness? Yo, the Metal Gear reference? Without a body, I can't pass on my genes. Here becoming vessel for an idea. The meme host? The onism man. Poor guy. He's stuck being a meme host. Okay, graveyard. Chill. Okay. None of these things are interactable. Was this in the launch game? Have you figured it out yet? The question. Hey, it's the camera. The camera's evil. Or something. Wait, Mia, it's another reference to that movie. You know what I'm saying? Thump, 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 thump. You remember your mother and father together. Mia? Read what he says. Have you figured it out yet? The question. Have you figured it out? Well, I didn't figure it out in the movie. Tell you that much. Sure is. I also said earlier that Dave is kind of giving the guy from the first movie at the beginning. Oh, I fell in the hole. Oh. I'm kind of struggling to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. You think Alex is more chud than Turner? Interesting. Can you tell? Can you tell me the answer? I thought you meant, can you tell that I'm not doing the right things? No, not yet. Timmy Turner is a kid. How can he be a chud? Life finds a way. Okay, I remember the controls. Hello? I was so sure I would launch the cat up the ramp. It doesn't work. Sometimes kids can be chuds. I don't know if you've ever like interacted with some kids. There was a kid in my middle school who asked me why I was Jewish, if it meant that I was going to hell or something, like out of nowhere, and I had never even heard about that before. Like I didn't even know what he was talking about. It was a very confusing moment for me. Like, I don't know. I will say though, that kid has grown up to be, he was like the, you know, he was the scary kid at the school, you know what I'm talking about? And but the good news is he grew up to be he's woke now, so that's good. I don't think he's scary anymore. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I use soul capture. Summon a copy of the target enemy. Okay, so I've gotten something. That's good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like he's doing well now. I don't go on Facebook or anything, so I don't hear anything, but I believe I've heard this from the grapevine a while ago. I would like to get around there. Okay. I'll try that one more time and then I'll go somewhere else. My current opinion with this area is to just wander randomly until I find something. If that is not advisable, then we're gonna be doing this for maybe an annoying length of time. Okay, I'm the goat. Dazzle party. It's accessible at any save point. Okay. But I need to get to level 5 anyways, so. So nobody's gonna acknowledge how sick it was that I just made that jump. Nobody cares. Okay, I see how it is. Y'all hate me. I get it. Was peak. Thank you. Selfish love. Take a card from a party member. Okay. Jukebox. We will be keeping the music on. Card key required. You also did it before I did, so okay. I will. Guess I suck then. This is interesting. The sequence break is peak. You have to like equip the specific skills, or do I have them forever now? Blackmail. Turn an enemy against this party. You know, this is kind of giving Paradise Killer again.
Oh,
You have them forever? That's peak.
Gift for me.
Oh, I do have a gift. Give heart.
Didn't think I'd ever get something so special from a gamer.
From a gamer? Don't call me that.
Have one heart though. Are you sure you'll be able to stop at just one card?
Could I not have done that?
My favorite gamer. Did you bring me a little something special?
Please stop calling me a gamer.
Let's see.
Alex will start ripping people's hearts out now. What the heck? I have no Cartas now. I do love calling people gamer, it's true. Hey, Crow's here.
Bleed for me.
Bleed for me. Bleed for me. Wait, that's my oomph. That's Carrie. So long. This is how she got pushed off the cliff. EXP 0. Enough EXP to level up. The fattened calf. How do I level up? Carta. I have no Cartas anymore. Wait, can I set them? Oh! Okay. No, don't tell me. I have enough stuff to level up. I have to find the way to level up. This plant looks suspiciously like an Easter Island head. It could use a haircut. Okay, that's helpful. But if I talk to her now, can I like give it away again? Give gift, let's see. No gift, no Carta key. Do I like go back to this heart maybe? Now that I've given away my heart? Is this the question? You remember your mother and father together. You figured it out yet? The question. Just wanted to pop in for a bit, gonna head out now. See you, Minty, thanks for coming by. I don't really understand what's happening, to be honest with you. Okay, I got baby old man. Okay. What's this? Okay, these all need haircuts, okay. So I need to find somebody who has scissors. Yeah, this track is a bop. Also, I can't see anything. It's so dark. I need somebody with fire. Okay. Or like a fire type oomph. I need to be fashionable. On the hole. Okay. This is all still floor 1, huh? Okay. What if I bring the old man to her? What happens?
My favorite gamer.
My favorite gamer? Okay, so now I have a key. I'm figuring it out. Oh, I got one. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get another one. They should not have put a 3D platformer in this game. This is gonna... I'm never gonna leave.
My favorite gamer.
You should have seen me playing Paradise Killer when I would literally just run around the whole map until like I would be like, okay, fine, I guess I gotta go talk to people. I do need a barber. I need a barber. Get barber. Get barber. Fire type Yikmon. Yeah, we need that. Mine dungeon used to be so boring. Level up would take a lot of time, so people were under leveled. I still don't know how to level up, so we're gonna see if I think it takes too long. There was one of these back here, right? Yep. We love killing Carrie. Baby destroyed.
Blood on blood.
I'm dead. How did I die so fast? Okay.
Bleed for me.
Bleed for me. A lot of people want to such an insane glow up. It's so fun now. It is pretty fun. Bleed for me. No, I'm weak. Throw stick. Mission accomplished. Hamburger bandage. Excess sent to room. The silver spoon. Okay, what do we do now? Whoa, panda. Okay, Carta. Gain more cash if intact after a fight. Attack with the strength of your wallet. More money, more damage. Cool. Money attack.
Blood on blood.
Bleed for me. Fully restore the life of all allies, please. Attack. Dead. No, it didn't work. The poison apple. The seamstress.
Bleed for me.
Bleed for me.
Bleed for me.
Don't kill me first. Throw stick. Stop being so fast. It's not fair. Stop it! It's not fair! Okay, good. Cheeseburger. Get burger. The poison apple? Okay, what does poison apple do? I wonder if I wasn't supposed to give away the heart. I don't know. Feed Alex a burger? Okay. User stuck in bleed state but will always deal direct damage while attacking. Stop all party members from bleeding. Heal on higher levels. Okay. Oh. Give burger. Burger. Wait, Crow is also really low. Okay, get burger. Let's see, where do we go now? I have 540 EXP. What's this? Hello? Baby, I'm a prince, but not entitled in luxury. Power up the Carta for 1 blood bag. Okay, so I can level up my guys? I see. I can level them up. But that doesn't level me up. I'm different. I have different levels. Blood bags are drops from enemies. I see. It's so dark. What time is it? Okay, 4:15. You kind of lied when Mine Dungeon has no combat. I think that I think that it's fine. This is basically no combat. Okay, we're entering claw grip mode. You know it's serious. Okay. I don't see anything else that I can do. So I don't know how to progress to the next level. And I need to get to level 5. Panda. Panda? Panda. Okay. No, that's okay. Hold on. Question mark? Okay. Thank you. I don't know what that was for.
My favorite gamer.
My favorite gamer. Give gift.
Oh.
Was I supposed to like not give away Chud's heart? Was I not supposed to? Because it does feel like kind of weird that I've had no other, like I can't get it back, you know? Is this a real question? This is a real question, yeah. You're supposed to. The babies don't show up until you do. I see. Okay. Piercing. I feel like this person's gonna destroy me. They're so strong. Attack with my money. Go. Bleed for me. Okay, they're not gonna destroy me. You can level up the Heart Carta. You can't level it up, and it becomes basically useless after first dungeon. Okay. Bleed for me. Bye. Dead. You would have way less Carta, basically a challenge run. The Torn Hat. Gain more EXP on battle end. Remove an enemy's ability to pierce. Okay. We're carded up right now. Torn Hat is zoom. I wish they let you level up the place with the camera for a challenge run. That'd be fun. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, Torn Hat. Are you Torn Hat? I will upgrade Torn Hat because Beatrice said it was oomph. Okay. So I have now done everything that I could see to do here. The dialogue they give with each level up is unique. Okay, cool. I would like to save. Do you do anything? Oh, you do something. Okay, wonderful. The sun. The holy thief. The self. Oh, these are the things. These are the things. Okay, let's see. The sun. The holy thief. So these are like minor differences in how you want to build. I kind of am vibing with... I kind of just want to deal... I kind of want to be fast, actually. Fast and Pierce? I'll do the Holy Thief. Okay. And now... Oh, that was a huge jump. Wait, I leveled up twice? You have to walk up to doors and choose individual stats per level up. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I want this one. This one. Okay. Okay, so now I'm strong. I'm juiced. Okay, and I can read all this, but I don't care. Okay. Okay, great. You could talk with Marlene in the old mine dungeon to make it choose stats for you. Let's see. I'm level 6 now. I will exit the mine dungeon. I'm being very brave right now.
I don't know about you, but I feel stronger. I think you can see my biceps now.
Hell yeah. I'm not really worried about how I look. I'm more concerned about how I feel.
Shut up, Chud.
Yeah, you would say that.
Ignoring that, Do you think we're strong enough to call Vela up?
Probably not. But might as well give it a shot if we can find anything good on Onism. Have you logged on today?
Okay. Okay. Whoa.
What's that smell?
Oh, I have to advance this? Okay.
Is that roses? Are you okay, dude?
He loves to do this.
Are you okay, dude?
This music feels like Twin Peaks at home. Okay. Gain more EXP on battle end. Gain more cash if intact after a fight. Stop all party members from bleeding. Life doubled. Heal part of all allies. Okay. I think Alex probably does like being punched, yeah. Yeah, that's basically what happens. Soul. Okay. We got a lot of party members to get.
Hey, Michael. Check this out. Someone sent me a PM.
I saw your post about the elevator girl and the factory she went missing in. My sister vanished a few weeks ago. And there were some screwed up things with her disappearance too. Actually, it should be there were some screwed up things, but we'll let it slide. If you're interested in checking out where she was last seen, you should come to Windtown. It's east of the factory the elevator girl was last seen in.
So what do you think? This interesting enough to bother Vela about?
Yeah, probably not bad.
Hydrate, drinking water. Thank you very much, Crow.
Hey, Bella. It's Alex. Some kid sent us an email saying his sister vanished.
Really?
Yeah, said it was similar to the elevator girl's disappearance.
Okay, and he wants us to come check it out? I'll meet you at the Frankton bus stop. That's the best way to get there without a car.
You want to leave now?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what a
I
chud.
don't have work till tomorrow afternoon, so it would be best for me to do it today so I can get some sleep.
Fair enough.
Oh, and Alex, I thought you should know. The elevator girl has a name. Her name is Semi Park. I was able to get some information on her. I'll share it with you in person.
Semi Park, huh?
There's no R there. Oh, that's scary. Why does it keep doing that? It is crazy that all of the good channels are blocked. Like, I think as far as, like, subtle storytelling in this game, I feel like all of the TV channels being blocked is, like, I like that one a lot. I think that is, like, really paints a picture of this house. Out of Tune Piano is just like, you know, that's standard. But I like all the TV channels are blocked. I think that's a really good one. Okay, let's see. Did I guess right on the direction of the bus stop? Let's find out. Pizza pasta. Burger joint. Sports. Memorial Park. Welcome to Frankton. Bwet to you as well, Mia. Hope you're doing well. Out of Tune Piano and Broken Unwound Clock go hand in hand. I agree. I mean, they are definitely illustrative, but they're not as unique as... Bro, what is your problem? What is your problem? You ran over this girl's legs. Are you doing okay? James says hi. James is my brother, by the way. He's tall and well built. Okay, I think she's doing all right. That's crazy. Are you doing okay? Business is up. Good thing this tree... Chill. Good thing this tree has such a large hitbox. Otherwise, this guy would be in trouble. Nobody told me there would be Ariphobia in this game. It's messed up. Where's the bus stop? Is this dude still humping the mailbox? That's crazy. Get that off the screen. Can't believe they put that in this game. Okay, I have no idea where this bus stop is. We're gonna be wandering for a little bit. Stop doing that. Freak. Usually stuff like that only really happens when you panda the road. I see. Monster Den level 10. Recommended level 21. I don't think I'll be doing that. Remember when Alex came home from college? I do now. Showering frequently can reduce odor. So true. The backseat hinting situation is so crazy. That's true. That's true, Beatrice. I know that's right. I'm just wandering. I'm just having a wander, you know? Okay, so it is 4:30, which means that we will be wrapping up the stream in probably about 15 minutes. So just warning y'all. Bit of a short one. I will probably do another stream this week.
Okay, you boys ready?
I will let y'all know.
I got us the tickets already. We just take this bus to the first stop outside Frankton, and then it's just a 4-mile walk to Wintown.
4 miles?
4 miles?
That's pretty far. Shouldn't we just call a cab?
What a chud!
If you'd like to pay for it, go ahead.
We could always call your mom.
No. Walking's fine. It's, good for your body.
I love the Satoko pose. The Satoko pose is so good. It's also making me want to read more Higurashi. I think it's not chud to want to call a cab for that distance. It's chud to say... It's chud to, like, ask it in a way that implies that calling the cab is not his job. Like, if you're suggesting to call a cab, then you say, how about I call a cab? You know? I think. I don't know, at least for me. That's how I would read into it. But maybe I'm being overly analytical. I just think, you know, I wouldn't want to make it her problem. When we sat on the bus, it felt as if she was a different person. The edge had dulled.
We were just leaving Frankton when she told us what she had learned about Sammy. Sammy Park was a 23-year-old Korean American who had moved to Frankton from the city.
Yeah, walking 3 miles is too far to walk. For me, my cap on walking distance is like 1.5 miles, because then you have to walk it back. So about 30 minutes or so. That's my limit. Otherwise, I'll take the bus or drive.
She was an only child and lived with her mother until she moved to Frankton on March 2nd for her job. She was some sort of legal cleric and hadn't even begun working yet when she vanished. Apparently, the organization she was going to work for does a public TV Korean...
Also, why is he front-facing?
The friend who got her the job did the reporting. The police have no leads. It is currently being treated as a missing persons case.
Where exactly did you find out all this?
I read about it in a Korean newspaper.
Are you Korean?
No. Do I look Korean?
That question is a trap. You can't be answering this question. This is a question that you are never allowed to answer.
It's hard to say. You look...
If somebody ever asks you, do I look a certain way, you never ever answer it. That you cannot do it. There's no good answer.
Really? That's what you're going with?
See? There's no good answer. You look vaguely ethnic is one of the worst possible answers that you could choose, though. I will say that it's up there with Actually, never mind. I don't know how acceptable that word is actually.
Maybe it'd be best.
So I will not be risking it.
Mention race again. Somehow it comes off so awkward when you do it.
I just meant, like, you know, exotic.
That's based on something some guy said to one of the devs' wives. That's so funny. Exotic is even worse than ethnic. That is even worse.
None of the other girls around here look like you.
You also cannot be saying that. Okay, we're digging the hole deeper. We're digging. Get the shovels.
Stop. Please, just stop. This is seriously uncomfortable now, Alex. Anyway.
Do you think Alex belongs to the Libertarian Guys with Asian Wives Facebook page?
I saw the picture of Sammy and asked him about the story.
I feel like Alex would join Libertarian Guys with Asian Wives, and he would post on there, in like an aspirational way. Like I think he would never be able to pull anyone, but he would definitely be like, he would be like, help, I need advice on how to pull an Asian woman or whatever. Oh.
I called the police and asked them if they'd seen the video, and they said that the detective in charge of the case would get back to me shortly.
Okay, so she's kind of like the investigative goat.
I find it unlikely he ever will.
I'm not surprised, really. It's almost like no one cares that she's missing.
I'll check through more newspapers, though, see if there are any leads.
Might not be a bad idea to try and talk to the woman who reported her missing after we visit the guy in Windtown.
I didn't say it at the time, but something felt off.
Something felt off? Maybe like the fact that you called her exotic.
I met was strange. She didn't seem like the kind of girl who could have grown up in a city and moved to a small town and worked for a television station. People who don't know what elevators are usually aren't capable of such tasks.
Very patronizing.
Sammy and Sammy in the newspaper may have looked the same. There was a difference there. I could feel it.
Holy cow. So, how far are we again from Windtown?
Probably part of the reason why the small talk in the game, it feels realistically awkward. Yeah, absolutely true. I feel like if you are trying to write a game like this, taking notes of all of the insane stuff that people say to you is definitely a great way to get started.
Not too far. 4 miles northeast of here. We don't need to cross any more highways, so if we approach one, we're going the wrong way.
Okay. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Okay. Okay, bus stop in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna save. I'm an obsessive saver. I don't know if y'all have noticed this yet about me, but I do not want to lose my progress. I may have already told the story about Tales of Symphonia, but we're never having that happen again. Okay, I was told that if I cross a highway, I went too far. But, you know, what if? What if there's a secret? Okay. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see what just happened? It's not happening again. I mean, did y'all see me flying? I was flying. Okay. Okay, Despair did. As long as someone saw it. I couldn't get it to happen again. What if I go over here? Recommended level 5. Just happens sometimes. No, it's a good mistype. We know what you meant. This is cool. This is Windy Town, right? Let me in! YIIK, YIIK, YIIK! Unreproducible bugs, the worst ones. So true. Beatrice, you didn't know you could cross the crosswalks? Or you didn't know that you could fly by accident? Population 15. Very funny. Very funny. Population 15. Oh, I have control. Okay. Twin Peaks welcome sign, true.
Hey, look! We're in Chicago!
Oh, shut up.
Did you just laugh? This is the first time I've heard you do that.
I do it all the time. Well, usually it's in my head, and normally it's aimed at you too.
Ouch.
Did this guy tell you
She's
where to
a-
meet specifically?
Well, crap. No, he didn't.
Well then, I guess this is where we start asking any late-night street crawlers for information.
How do you propose we do that?
So
Find
true,
the
Mia.
nearest person and ask them about the girl who disappeared here recently. Pretty easy, actually. Just be direct, Alex. They won't bite. Well, maybe they won't. This town is pretty suspect.
Okay, fair enough. Let's give it a try.
Okay, burger. Burger on the ground. Get burger. Burger. Why am I standing on burger? I want burger. Burger doesn't work. They broke it. That's a rock. No, it's a burger. Seems like a strange place to park this thing. Somehow I don't feel like this person parked on purpose over here. What's your vibe? You looking for some dumb missing kid, huh? What makes you think I know anything? Okay. Chill out, bro. What did I do? What is your problem? Okay, what's your thing? User will attack all Carter resident enemy, lower maximum life of target. Honestly, just smack him. I like how Michael was just like, yeah, true. Wait, they have so much HP. Blind party and secretly draw a gun? That's so funny. Wait, there are so many jocks. I thought there was only one. Banish a soul survivor? I don't even know what that means. Bleed for me. He shadow cloned himself. I see. I looked away for 1 second. This is the problem with reading chat, okay? Okay, Alex. Time for you to LP toss this hook-handed jock.
Check out my sick beats!
No, weakness card break. No, weakness card break. No, weakness card break. Kill the shadow clone. Banish a soul survivor. I don't know what that means. Should I know what that means? Michael hiding his gun is so funny. He wants it on himself and he wants to use it for self-defense, but yeah. I'll figure it out. Okay. He should be dead now. Critical Pierce. I love how he like says his attack name and nobody else does. Because they're normal, well, more normal, more well-adjusted individuals. Oh no, I guess he does too. Okay. My bad, y'all. It was funny while I imagined it that way, though. No, my silver spoon. The comedic timing was great. Well, that's the point of being a streamer, is having comedic timing. I haven't been hit like that since pre-K. Okay. Are you talking about that girl who hung out by the grocery store? No idea where she lived. I think her mom worked the day shift at the 777 west of here. You know, I went to a 7-Eleven themed party this past weekend, actually, since we're referencing 7-Eleven. I wish they recorded more than one grunt for Bella. Yeah, they got it from Alex. The Bad Habit wrote. Yeah. Alex is the one that first started saying his attack names, and then the rest of them just copied him because they didn't want him to feel bad. Oh, Velas is one of the few that didn't come back. Oh, that's sad. I like the music in this town a lot. Really good. Goth kid. We came here hoping to find quarters. Then we realized that money is a social construct created to oppress us. Got any change? True and true. I went to a 7-Eleven themed party. What is the US even about? It's about 7-Eleven, okay? Actually, you know what they talk about 7-Elevens in Japan like they are the second coming. US 7-Elevens are not great. But I think it's because July 11th fell on a weekend. That was why they wanted it to be 7-Eleven themed. So we had 7-Eleven themed snacks and stuff. And we dressed in green, orange, and red. I wore my I have a shirt that has like the box art of Zelda 1 on it. And it's green otherwise. I wore that. So, and then I had like a red jacket over it. Yeah. And it was in the backyard. European minds don't understand backyards. There was a grill there. The European mind probably struggles with a grill. I know, 15 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up in a second at this save point. There was also they had a pizza oven in the backyard, so they were making pizzas. They were like, they had a bag of pizza dough and they were grabbing it and they were rolling it into like a little platter, and then people put their toppings that they wanted on them, put them on a little pizza spatula, slid it into the pizza oven, take it out, bam, personal pizza. It was kind of sick. Oh, I gotta fight this person now. No. Bleed for me. Underpaid cashier, huh? What if, instead of doing anything, what if I defended? Where is defend? Oh, it's in skill. I forgot. Okay, you can defend. Oh, so you get it instantly, huh? Pierce weakness. No! Okay. Time. Soul capture. Summon a copy of the target enemy. Alright. Don't you have throw stick? Oh no, the crow had throw stick. I see. Okay, LP toss. They should do more make your own pizza events. I would agree with you, but I couldn't eat the pizza, so it wasn't as sick for me. This music is so loud. There's also a quick attack and quick defend button. Quick attack is Y. Yeah, I saw that tutorial pop up. I'm probably not going to use it though because I like hitting the button. Maybe if I'm like grinding or something. But for now, I don't really feel like using it. Michael is so evil. Like, all of his abilities are like, what if I was evil? What if I pulled out a gun and shot this underpaid cashier? He turned into bones. He came down in a bubble, Doug. I may have just gotten my ass handed to me by a bunch of wastoids. But boy, oh boy, I feel so alive right now. How can I help? Oh, that poor girl. Her mom got fired from here. I haven't seen her in weeks. Here now, she mostly works nights, if you know what I mean. My daughter used to see her at the playground. You can talk to some of the kids there. It's southeast of here. Rundown Mini-Mart seems to be closed for the night. Heal thyself. I think I will heal myself. Okay, I am going to be talking to these children. Oh, they might fight me. Okay, we're gonna be done now. We're gonna be done. We're gonna be done to respect the foolies and the coolies. Thank you all for coming to this stream today. Drink water, I'll drink water. Thank you all for coming to the stream today. It was very fun. I'm really glad that, is it not saving? Okay. I'm really glad we were able to play more YIIK. We will probably play more YIIK in the near future.